Hello, this is Blue Star, defender of Equestria. This is my next blind reaction video. The season finale of season 5. Yes! And as always, I just made it. So, oh no. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. You see how powerful DHX Hasbro. Twilight.
If some pony had told me when I was a blank flank that one day I'd give a speech to a class at Celestia School of Magic, I wouldn't have believed it, but...
Oh darn, that line please.
I hope that I've been up to the task, because I can tell that all of you are, and that the future of equestrian magic is in good hooves.
Goody! Okay, zoom out.
Wow! That
Curses.
was even better than the first 11 times.
I don't know, Spike. I'd like to be able to get through the whole speech without looking at the cards.
Come on, Twilight! You can't be nervous about giving a speech to a bunch of magic students!
Oh, I'm not nervous, Spike, but I do have to set a good example, especially for magic students. That's why this speech has to be...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
Let's go through it one more time.
Oh dear, it's gonna be a long
When
episode.
Princess Celestia asked me to speak to you today, I
Oh,
was
of course,
honored
Spike.
to have the opportunity to talk about my favorite subject, magic.
Oh dear.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Oh. So, at last it has come, the season finale, and hopefully there will not be a promo for the next. I'm gonna be so relieved to finally see this episode, because then I can finally stop being worried about spoilers and things. Because as a line from Babylon 5, it's like, we don't have to go looking for trouble; it finds us. That drives me crazy. It's like, yeah. So I think I will say what I do know about this episode. I have not seen it before, but obviously, but anyway, I do know the episode title because I had to sneak a peek before to make sure that it was on at the right time. But anyway, and I do know the character, I do know the villain who's returning, and unfortunately, due to friendship games, we also know roughly what this is going to be about. But otherwise, don't really know too much about this one, but I think it's going to be interesting. I think, all I'm going to say is I have a feeling it's going to bear a lot of similarities to the season opener, which I think will be interesting, which would be a nice change of pace for them. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh dear, yes. It's been a pretty interesting season, to say the least. It's like we've had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and it's been all, in a way, all across the board, but generally very, very good. I'm very glad for that. And yeah, the last episode was just so touching, and it was so awesome. And it's like we had a Broadway level performer perform on the show. That was pretty cool. Even though we did lose Amy Keating Rogers. But, oh well, it's like, on the off chance you watch this video, it's like, thank you for everything you've done for the show, and we shall miss you. But good luck at your career at Disney. Yo! So yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to this episode and see how this episode is gonna turn out. So far, not too, oh no. No, I'm not gonna look. Oh dear. Come on. Oh no, it's something. Yeah, it's like I can't watch this promo. Oh dear, it's like it's gonna be interesting to go back later and watch all these promos and stuff. I mean, I hope it gets a promo for season 6 or something, but we shall see. I guess, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, glad the first commercial is usually short and that we're back to the show. Yes. Ooh. Ugh. That's a threatening-looking building.
Obviously, the long-term effects of the simultaneous acquisition of Cutie Marks has yet to be determined, but...
The Cutie Re-Mark, Part 1. Josh.
Next slide, please.
Haber. Ooh. Next. Wake up. Oh, hi there. What? Oh, sorry.
I can speak from my
Ah,
own experience that
nice.
the power of Cutie Mark magic is very real. And in the instance of my friends and I, it can be traced to a single event.
Uh-oh.
Without Rainbow Dash's race to defend Fluttershy's honor, this rain boom wouldn't have happened. Fluttershy might never have discovered her love of animals. Applejack might never have realized that she belonged on her farm. And Pinkie Pie might never have decided to leave hers. It might be hard to imagine Rarity without her sense of fabulousness, but it's even harder to fathom what my life would be like. Without this rain boom, I might not have gotten into magic school. Celestia wouldn't have taken me on as her pupil, or sent me to Ponyville to meet my friends. And the most powerful thing about Cutie
Starlight
Mark
Glimmer.
magic that I found is the connection I share with them.
I think Twilight might have seen her too. Oh, wait a minute.
But, the real question about Cutie Mark magic is who it seems to affect.
Well, that was interesting.
Starlight Glimmer?
I was sure I saw her, Spike, but when I looked again, she was gone.
Uh-oh.
I'm just worried what she could be up to.
Nothing
dear.
good, I bet. I heard she wasn't very happy the last time you saw her.
Forcing every pony in her village to have the same Cutie Mark wasn't right. We
Nope.
had to do something.
Yes.
Now she's coming back for revenge.
Oh, no. Well, she can try.
Or
Thanks,
she was just
Spike.
really interested in your speech.
Yeah.
Honestly, Spike, I'm not really sure what I saw.
Aw.
But as long as I have my friends, I know everything will be all right.
Yes. Uh-oh. I
I
sense
was just more
foreshadowing.
stressed about that speech than I thought.
Yeah, that sounds better than Starlight Glimmer coming back with an evil plot for revenge.
Yeah, that, oh dear.
Well, when you say it like that, it does sound kind of silly.
Or it's totally true.
Welcome
Yeah.
home, Twilight.
Arrgh. What are you doing? Uh-oh. What have you done?
What are you doing, Starlight?
I tell you, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh no.
Won't be needing that anymore.
Get her. Oh no. Oh dear. Fire now. Oh no. This doesn't... What the... That don't look good. Uh-oh. Dear. She's gone into the vortex. Uh-oh.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, Spike, but I think we better find out.
I guess we could start with this.
Spike, no! Don't touch that!
Why not? It's... Uh-oh. Oh no, we're gonna be pulled into the... Oh no! It's suddenly very quiet and lonely here now. No. Oh dear. That's why you can fly, remember? Spike, nice catch. Spike unfortunately cannot. Dear.
Cloudsdale?
Oh.
Starlight doesn't even have wings. Why would she come here?
I don't know, Spike, but it looked like she could fly with just magic. Keep your eyes open. We don't know what she has planned.
Incoming!
Isn't that Rainbow Dash?
Did Rainbow Dash look really young to you? And I didn't see a cutie mark. You don't think...
We traveled back in time to when Rainbow Dash raced the bullies who made fun of Fluttershy and performed her first sonic rain boom?
Spike, only Star Swirl the Bearded could do something like that. And even his spell just went back a week. How could Starlight do more than the greatest wizard in Equestria?
I don't know. I have a feeling it has something to do with that.
With this.
Star Swirl's spell. Oh no!
Come on, let's go!
Go where?
To watch the race. I don't want to miss the rain boom.
Oh dear. I was just thinking that Spike doesn't have that spell, then they would have to walk on clouds. But, no. No. Can't interfere with the past, Twilight. He's like, don't worry, Fluttershy will be okay. Oh, ow.
Whoa! Later, Rainbow Crash!
Dear. Oh no.
Aw, sorry about this.
Yeah, right. Oh dear.
Hey, what gives?
Uh-oh. Things are gonna get ugly. Hmm? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear.
What did you do? You are about to find out.
Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a very sad day. Oh. Huh?
I don't know what Starlight's up to yet, but we better figure it out before it's too late.
I think it's already too
Twilight,
late.
I think it already is.
No. What's happened? Oh no. Ugh, so that's oh dear. Ugh. Well, that was most unfortunate. Oh dear. Oh no. I hope they don't run this promo every single commercial. But anyway, oh no, that was so harsh. Oh dear. I mean, it's kind of cool and kind of bad that all Starlight Glimmer had to do was just stop Rainbow Dash from, you know, completing her Sonic Ray Boom, and that basically led to all of the main six basically falling apart and never meeting, and oh dear. That's kind of a bummer. But it's also kind of cool too, because, you know, it means that, you know, that one thing did bring them together and everything, so that is kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, it's like at first it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, Twilight's broken I don't know, I was gonna think the grandfather paradox or whatever it is or something like that, because in theory she be an interesting thing of like, I mean, I think we're gonna find out how the timeline's gonna be affected. If the main six never met, what would have happened? Ooh, I think bad things would have really happened. I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, the first one that comes to my mind is that they didn't defeat Nightmare Moon. Ooh. Be interesting to see, you know, oh dear, that would obviously be kind of bad. All the other villains that the main six have defeated over the seasons wouldn't have been defeated either, so, oh dear. Oh dear. So never that, it's that confident again. Do I say what I think is going to happen, or should I just, no, or just, you know, or not? I think definitely my policy from now on is like, I'm going to say what I think is going to happen. It's like, and if you don't want those things, then don't watch these, anyway. Oh yes, I will say this is that, I'm kind of under the gun for time, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put in the things here where basically I skip the commercials, today. Probably, if not, they'll definitely appear at some point in the future. But yeah, I mean, I think that maybe Starlight Glimmer is going to somehow take over, you know, where the main six kind of left off, and maybe she somehow will be the hero. But it's a lot of interesting things with Starlight Glimmer. You know, it's like I'm definitely interested to hearing more about her, and like. Oh dear. I just had a thought, unfortunately, which is kind of, it's like, you know, it's like at BronyCon they said that, you know, it's, you know, the castle is the castle of friendship, which is why it has no guards. But considering that Starlight Glimmer basically just walked into place and did this, it's like, maybe it should. Maybe from that one, maybe they should have some guards, so... I don't know, it's like, what can I say? I'm a Royal Guard fan, I couldn't help but think that, but yeah, because, yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, I walk home, it's like, oh, look, it's the nemesis of the season, literally in our, you know, sitting in Twilight's throne, most likely, it's like, that would be bad. But oh well, I guess it would have made a difference either way. But yeah, I mean, it's like interesting what's gonna happen now, because I mean, I guess, I mean, the other thing is that Starlight Glimmer is still in the past, so Yes, of course Starlight Glimmer has to be in the past, because yeah, she has to take over the maid. I think she's gonna take over the maid six's role, and then I think we're gonna find out a lot more about her character. I was watching the season premiere over again, and I think maybe I might have figured out what Starlight Glimmer's angle is, but maybe I will save that for a little bit later, I guess, because I'm hoping the show is gonna come back on in like the next 30 seconds or so. Oh, dear. Yes, let's go. Yes! Castles and ruins.
Where's your castle?
The map pulled us back. But whatever Starlight did in the past changed things here.
But why? And how do we get here? And where's here?
More like when.
What do you mean?
Starlight altered Star Swirl's spell, then somehow used it on the map to travel into the past and change something.
Dear.
Once she did, the map pulled us back to the present.
So we're back when we started?
Not exactly. Everything's different. Look. The map doesn't even make sense anymore. The Crystal Empire takes up half of Equestria.
Plus, there's a whole missing castle thing.
Right. This is too big to handle on our own.
Think?
We need to find our friends and get help.
Oh dear. That might be a little bit harder than you think, Twilight. Oh dear. Ooh. Bummer. Bye.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Twilight.
Uh-oh.
I know, Spike.
Now you've done it.
But this is Ponyville. How bad can things be?
Bad.
Is that Sugar Cube Corner?
I don't understand.
Oh no!
Rarity? Rarity?
I don't think she's here, Spike. I'm not sure anything we know is the same. But I know one place that could never change.
Uh-oh. Oh. Bummer. Oh. I bet your Flip and Flab are gonna be in there. Come on. Ow. Ow. Or maybe not.
Applejack?
Oh dear.
What can I do for you?
It's so good to see you. We couldn't find Pinky or Rarity or Fluttershy or Rainbow Dash. But I
Twilight?
just knew you'd still be here.
Of course I am. This is my home. But who in tarnation is Pinky Bow and Flutterdash?
No,
Or
no.
you, for that matter.
Ow.
You don't know who I am?
Nope. Honestly, the only name I recognize is Rarity, but she left for Manhattan years ago.
Probably to become a world-famous fashion designer, I bet.
Not that I know of. Last I heard, she went to help with the cause like every pony else.
The cause?
The war against King Sombra and the Crystal Empire.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Where have you two been?
Actually,
Good question.
it's when.
Don't complicate the
I know this is hard
issue.
to believe, but you and I and those other ponies I mentioned are friends.
Did you bump your head on a crate of cider or something?
I'm telling you the truth, and if you come with me, I'll prove it.
How do you intend to do that? I'm sorry, I'm not giving you any
Well,
choice
I'll
in the matter.
admit, I've lived in these here parts my whole life, and I've never seen this before.
There's also supposed to be a castle that goes with it.
But I still don't see what this has to do with you and I being friends.
Another pony named Starlight Glimmer used this map to travel through time and change things in the past. For some reason, the map's here, but everything else is different.
Different how?
Well, for one thing, where we came from, there's no war with King Sombra. Maybe you could tell us how the war started. Then we can figure out when everything changed.
That's easy enough. When the Crystal Empire returned, it brought King Sombra back with it.
Oh dear.
And it didn't take long for him to force every one of his subjects to fight for him against Equestria.
Bummer. Well, that bites. Don't worry, kitties. It's always set to get stun. Yeah, charge. I mean, this is kind of cool and not cool at the same time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get him, Royal Guard, get him! Oh, yeah. Rainbow Dash? Yeah, get him! Ooh. Look out, incoming! Nice! Nice save.
And even with Princess Celestia leading the charge,
Yeah!
it still takes every last pony in Equestria doing their part, working day and night to keep up the fight.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I just can't believe it. We stopped King Sombra. You and me and all of our friends.
But we aren't friends. At least not here.
Right.
Bummer.
Look, I hope all this helped, but I really need to get back to canning those apples.
Thank you. We're going to set things right.
I hope you do.
Yeah, I do too. Oh dear.
So, how are we gonna set things right?
I don't know!
I was afraid you were going to say
The
that.
one thing we know for sure is that Starlight stopped the rain boom.
And the map's still here.
Spike, that's it! The map is connected to the Tree of Harmony. It must sense that something isn't right. That's why it's still here.
Yay!
I'll just use Starlight's version of the spell and go back a little earlier and stop her before she even knows we're there.
This would be complicated. Okay, here we go.
All we have to do now is find Starlight and...
Ow. Bummer.
Well, finding her will be easy, but stopping her is gonna be harder than you think. Sorry to disappoint you, but I created that spell to send myself back in time. So even when you cast it, I still get sent back here. It wasn't difficult to change Star Swirl's spell. He'd already done the hard part. But figuring out I could use the map to go to any time or place and pull you along with me? I even impressed myself with that. I knew you'd try to stop me. You're so predictable. Why else would I leave the scroll behind? Touching it triggered the map to whisk you here and watch me erase the one thing that linked you with your friends. My village was a sanctuary of equality where no pony's Cutie Mark allowed them to feel superior. It was a special place, and you and your friends took it away.
Oops. Oh.
Now it's my turn to take something special from you. Without the rain boom, you and your friends will never form your special Cutie Mark bond. Cutie Marks for Cutie Marks! Sounds like a fair trade to me.
I don't... Oh no! Twilight! Oh no! Ooh! Ooh, she's... Oh, she's so hurtful! Ouch! Wow, she definitely... She is definitely seeking her revenge. She doesn't care. And she doesn't care what pony got caught in the crossfire. Wow, that was harsh. I mean... Parts of me like it and parts of me don't like the fact that there's a giant, massive pony war. And Celestia and the Royal Guard actually got to go fight and stuff and everything. So, oh no, it was like I'm a little sleep deprived, so I didn't get to see. I think the Royal Guard kind of got their butts kicked. Again, bummer. That bites. At least they tried. You know, and Celestia was able to hold her own a little bit too, so that was cool. And it's like, oh no, it's like Ponyville and Equestria has had to go to total war. Oh dear. I do have a feeling, yeah, they did skip the whole thing with, Nightmare Moon. And Discord. And by, they... I do think that would be interesting. I think that might be interesting to see if they address that, because it seems like, yeah, if the main six had never been formed, Nightmare Moon would have been defeated, then she would have taken over. And then Discord would have gotten released, and then he would have probably taken over, and then everything would have been really bad. And obviously then Sombra, so their theory, Discord, Nightmare Moon, and Sombra should be here. But oh well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so, oh dear. I mean, that was kind of cool, but also kind of really harsh at the same time. But at the same time, it was alright. I mean, whoa, Starlight Glimmer is, whoa, ouch. It's like, yeah, she's definitely, I think what motivates her is like, yeah, they're just so special. I think it's the short answer. And we're back to the show, yes. But are those Twilight's falling to her doom? Save her! Oh no! You can do it, Twilight! Come on. Yes! Twilight! Oh, poor Spike!
Oops.
Oops! It'll be okay, Spike! Yes!
No problem, Spike. At least now we know exactly what we have to do.
We do? Let's go get her. She.
Okay, keep your eyes peeled.
Great.
We have to stop Starlight as soon as Rainbow Dash and those bullies race by.
Yes.
Twilight?
So be ready.
What?
I know, but
Because she can pop up anywhere.
Twilight?
like
She's-
over there?
Just remember how you'd feel if someone said those things to you.
Oh,
What's going on here?
that would normally be nice,
I was
but...
just reminding these two colts how hurtful teasing can be.
Well, don't.
What?
What? I mean,
You were?
you were?
Of course. In a world where every pony is unique, some are bound to feel more special than others. But that isn't a license to be cruel, is it?
No.
Oh,
Of course
she's
not.
got her.
Oh, isn't it a shame we don't live in a world where every pony is equal? No one would ever tease anyone there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, dear.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, it'd be nice not to be teased, of course, but that's not the same thing.
Poor Twilight,
Come on,
she's...
Fluttershy. Maybe I can help you get through the course this time.
Well, I sure could use the practice.
Oh, dear. Bummer. There's no winning on this
I know
one.
you only convinced those bullies to not tease Fluttershy to stop the rain boom.
Oh, that's not true. I
Yeah,
convinced
right.
them not to be bullies because every pony should be equal. Stopping the rain boom is just a bonus.
Look!
This isn't over yet.
Oh, dear. This is gonna be
If you
difficult.
say so.
Oh, dear.
Hey! Hi.
Hi,
Think
who
you
are
can stop
you?
for a minute? Sure.
Bet you can't...
I
Catch-
hear you're pretty fast.
I bet you can't
Pretty
catch
fast.
me.
Please, I'm even faster than that. Okay, so, hey, you want to race? That wouldn't really be fair. I mean, you're a full-grown pony, and wait, are you an alicorn? Come on, I thought you were fast.
Got her.
Actually, I just remembered I have somewhere I need to be.
What?
Okay, listen, you don't have to race me. I just need you to fly fast enough for a sonic rain boom. What?
Subtle.
I can't do that. No
Can't?
pony can. It's not even a real thing. It's just an old mare's tail. But
Bummer.
it's not. I know it's not. I've seen you do it in the future.
What? The future?
Okay. I'm gonna go now. No, wait!
Oh, dear, we're doomed.
Gee, Twilight, what's the matter? Couldn't convince her to do the impossible? That's too bad.
Oh, no. Where are we going now? Oh, dear. Where are we and when are we?
This is gonna be harder than I thought. We'll have to try again.
Hey, Twilight,
I don't want to live in that awful future we saw.
I don't think you'll have to.
Uh-oh. What?
Pinky? Fluttershy? Silence! Changeling.
Changelings?
All servants of Queen Chrysalis found in these woods must be destroyed.
Oh, no! Oh, goody. Things just keep getting better. To be continued. Ugh. Oh man, this is rough. And as always, well, okay, as always, thank you to you hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo! Oh no, how will they get out? How will Twilight get out of this? It's like, we're all doomed! Things just keep going from worse to worse to worse. It's like, okay, yeah, yeah, we're gonna like recap every villain is basically gonna be back. It's like, Chrysalis, eh? Oh, man. Ugh. Come on, yes. Previously on My Little Pony, we're all doomed!
I was sure I saw her, Spike.
Welcome home, Twilight.
You're gonna pay for
Traveled back
this.
in time to when Rainbow Dash performed her first sonic rainbow?
Without the rain boom, you and your friends will never form your special Cutie Mark bond.
But whatever Starlight did in the past changed things here. I don't want to live in that awful future we saw.
I don't think you'll have to.
All servants of Queen Chrysalis found in these woods must be destroyed.
Oh no!
My little pony.
I don't-
My little pony.
Don't know which is sorrier. The fact that the main six is that, I don't know which is worse. The fact that the main six think that Twilight's being threatened by her friends, or that it's Fluttershy who's doing the threatening. Oh no! And if we like you better as
A
friends.
beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. To have fun.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Very best friend.
Oh dear! It's like, ugh. Oh dear. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, oh dear. So far, I am not liking this episode so far, to be honest, because it's rough. I mean, oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I usually generally don't like time paradox loops, which I sort of guess it's a time paradox loop thing, I guess. It's not really a time loop. She keeps trying to go back and forth, go back, fix it, fail, and end up getting thrown back to the present. Oh dear, but anyway, yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's oh my gosh. I mean, it's interesting to see. More about Starlight Glimmer. What's her angle? What's her motivation? It's like, I think, okay, if you don't want these things skipped like the next 10, 30 seconds or skip this altogether, but it's like, yeah, basically, yeah, I think she's been teased about, yeah, it's like, it's like all the other ponies were special and she wasn't, or she wasn't as special as them, so she got teased and everything. So she thinks, well, if everyone's equal, those kinds of things won't happen. And obviously she's not happy that, she tried to create that world, and Twilight basically destroyed it. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, like with that, it's like, yeah, all the ponies were equal except for her. She still had her cutie mark and everything. I wonder, is her motivations as pure as she thinks they are, or is she just like, I want to be more special than everybody else, is I think maybe what her motivation is. But still, it's like, oh, she so got her during that. It's like, she actually was nice to the boys and tried to convince them. It's like, oh, don't be, how would you like it if someone said those things to you? And she actually convincing them to not be boys, and ultimately breaking the whole timeline. And Twilight doesn't have the heart to go and say, I guess what you should say is like, no, don't. It's like, oh, there was no way to get that serum. Anyway, back to the episode.
Wait!
Uh-oh.
We're not changelings! I'm a pony, and he's a dragon!
Yes, we're on your side.
Dory, do something
Ow.
dragonish!
What? Ow. The Cutie Re-Mark.
Works!
That works.
Servants of Chrysalis would do anything to save their evil skins.
I would think so. What?
If they are
Sakura.
changelings, we'll soon see. Though I think they're not what they appear to be.
Sakura! Please, you have to listen.
Beneath this salve, no changeling hides, for it reveals the truth inside.
Ow, 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 ow. What?
What does it mean?
The meaning is far worse, I see, for it is we who should not be.
I think I can
What?
explain.
I'm sure you can, but let's not talk here. Chrysalis and her army will soon draw near.
Bummer.
The changelings took over not long ago, though I'll wager in your world that isn't so.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Those friends as you know them are not here, alas. But tell me how all this came to pass.
It's a long
Starlight
story.
Glimmer, a pony who traveled back in time to stop my friends and me from ever coming together.
And it is these friends you have in life that keep Equestria free from strife?
I guess so, but this is the second time I've come back and this world is even worse than the last one. If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
Ah, time is a river where even the tiniest changes seen can lead to a cascade of effects downstream. This part of the forest is dark and damp, but it's done well to hide our camp.
Cool. Dear. Hi
This
there.
is cozy.
Who is that?
Please, you have to help us! The
What?
changelings attacked Ponyville! We barely escaped with our lives!
Oh no!
The only changeling attack I see is the one that come here looking for me.
It's taken quite a while to find you,
Uh-oh.
Zecora.
Uh-oh. Get him! Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
What a lovely village you've chosen to stage your little resistance. It looks absolutely delicious.
Oh dear.
Oh, come now, Zecora. You're vastly outnumbered.
We're in trouble. Oh no!
I know you don't want your charges hurt. Come quietly to the dungeons of Canterlot, and I promise to leave the others alone.
Why would she ever trust you? Even if there's a chance Chrysalis will honor her word, shouldn't you try?
Race to the map while we hold off the attack. Stop Starlight and put the whole world back on track.
We'll hold him
Time
off.
to make a decision, Zecora. Even if what you are saying were true, we'd never surrender to a creature like you!
Weapons free! Oh, God. Nice shot. Hurry! Wah. Oh, that was close. Nice save. Uh-oh. Oh.
Not bad, but it's gonna take a lot more than that.
Lucky for you, there's more where that came from.
Get her! Sit all on My Little Pony Smackdown! Whoa! Oh my gosh. Sliced! Get down, you fillies! Ooh.
You've really gotta work on your aim.
Wah. Oh no. This is exhausting.
What are you doing? You have to finish your race. No way! This is way more exciting.
See? You can't stop me no matter what you do.
We'll see about that. Oh, not again!
Oh,
Now what? Let's see. We've had.
That's strange.
Well, you obviously don't mean us falling because that's becoming pretty routine.
No,
Oh.
it's just the other times we've come back. It's been day. But look.
Oh.
Why would the map bring us back to a different time of day than when we left?
Maybe we should
Because-
figure it out later.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's time for a strategic withdrawal to the rear. In other words, run away! Oh no! Oh. What?
The castle of the two sisters!
Ooh, it's intact.
Well, don't just stand here.
What are you doing in my castle?
This place looks a lot cleaner than I remember.
Rarity? The castle isn't open for viewings today. The tapestries all need changing. Again.
Rarity! It's me!
I don't socialize with dragons. I don't know any pony who would. Rarity, you have to listen to me. The future of Equestria is at stake. I don't know how you know my name, but I am far too busy to entertain some tourist's ridiculous fantasies. I have to get back to the map so I can stop Starlight from changing the past, because every present I come to is worse than the last.
Time travel, you say?
Uh-oh.
Now that's something I would like to see.
It's even scarier than the last time. Uh-oh. Oh no, my first thoughts about Nightmare Moon is like, that time travel, that sounds positively delicious. And so do you. Oh no. So now I understand. I guess each one of these things is sort of each one is an alternate future where one of the villains takes over. I mean, so yeah, I guess it's so. Never one of those things. If you don't want predictions, skip this part. It's like probably we're gonna get sucked back into the past, fail again, then there'll be discord. So this particular future is kind of interesting because like I always thought that if Nightmare Moon took over, all the ponies would die because it would be nighttime all the time. And the short answer is that we need the day, we need the night, we need both. We can't just have one or the other. So oh dear. So but whatever. Yeah. So it is. If you like the big super villains, this is definitely your episode because this is awesome. It's kind of it's sort of we're going through all the villains. It's like so anyway. It'll be there's actually two more super villains. Actually, there's Discord and Tyrek. We'll see what happens. Oh dear, I hope we don't see what happens with Tyrek because that would be rough. I don't know. Oh dear, my brain is malfunctioning, and there's kind of in some ways a lot going on. But wow, this episode is definitely rough. It's like I like that. It's like go, we will hold them off. Because that would make sense for Sakura to do that. It's like, you know what? If I hope Twilight get out of here and she'll put things right, everything will be fine. So so it's cool. I mean, it's sort of. I mean, it's actually okay. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that they would go down this road, but it's pretty interesting. But I must admit, I kind of bummed too, because Starlight Liver says it's like no matter what you do, there's nothing you can do to stop me. Well, that makes me sad. I mean, it does feel bummer, and it's like Twilight's running on empty. She's been all magicked out. Oh dear. So oh dear. But then again, so was Starlight Glimmer. It's gonna be interesting. Well, interesting thought is that Starlight Glimmer can't win either, because in theory it seems like every time Twilight goes back in time, she has to keep basically defeating Twilight until Twilight either gives up or is killed horrifically somehow and can't come back. Oh dear. So but I kind of like this episode and I kind of don't. It's gonna be definitely one of these to stop and go look at, and see all these things. It's like, again, I hope the Royal Guard did okay. I'm tired of people beating on them and saying that they can't fight. I'd like to see you win against the Changeling. I wish you'd like to see the Changeling, fight against the entire Changeling army, Anyway, back to the episode. That's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Ooh. Night guards.
Tell me how you came by this magic to travel through time.
No.
The princess asked you a question. And unless you want to end up in the dungeon, you'll tell her what she wants to know.
Rainbow Dash.
No pony in my kingdom but me should possess a magic powerful enough to change time.
Your kingdom?
Yeah. Who else?
Celestia, of course.
What? You said the C word.
My sister has been imprisoned in the moon for years.
What?
But it is no less a fate than she sentenced me to. Now, reveal to me the source of this time magic.
No.
All right.
Twilight, no!
We have no choice, Spike. I can take you to it, but you'll have to get past the Timberwolves.
I am the ruler of all of Equestria. Do you think I can't deal with Timberwolves?
No.
No. I know you can.
And if you are thinking of trying to escape,
Oh dear.
It would be very unfortunate for your friend.
Darn, she's one step ahead. Oh, bummer. Poor Celestia. Oh. Oh. Run for your lives!
how does it work?
A pony from my time used a spell to travel back and change the past.
And now you will give this spell to me. With it, I will ensure that the elements of harmony are never found, and my reign lasts forever!
But it won't.
What?
In my world, my friends and I found the elements and used them to defeat you. And I will do everything in my power to bring that world back.
Ah, nice save. No! Oh! Nice
Now
shot!
more than ever, I know how important it is to stop you. Well, good luck.
Get her! Oh! Aww. Oh, that was short-lived. Uh-oh. Into this, I think, yeah, we want to get out of here right now before we get zapped. Oops. Nice. Oh no. Huh? What's this? Oh. Poor princesses. We ready for like round 4? Oh. Now what? Huh? Ouch, I didn't know they could be that bad. Oh!
Up for another race-ending fight, Twilight?
No, you were right. I can't stop you. But you can't stop me from trying. And we can be stuck doing this for all eternity.
Bummer.
That's what it takes to keep you and your friends from getting your Cutie Mark connection, then I'm game.
Really?
What you're doing goes way beyond cutie marks. Everything we do here in the past, even the smallest change, can snowball into an avalanche of trouble for the future.
Oh, next I suppose you'll tell me that the fate of all of Equestria hangs in the balance.
Actually, it
It
does.
does.
Spare me your overblown ego. No group of friends, not even Princess Twilight's, is that important.
Oh, not again.
I don't know how important other ponies' friendships are to the future, but I can show you what the world is like without mine.
It's like, you're coming with me. Ooh. It's like, what's happened now?
Where are we?
The future, or rather, the present.
But there's nothing here.
I wish I could say I was surprised, but every world I come back to is worse than the last. I don't know why my friends and I are so important to Equestria, but we are.
I don't believe you!
Come on, Starlight, look around.
Like I said, everything in the past affects the future, even the tiniest act. And what you're doing leads here. I know I can't stop you, but I thought showing you this might change your mind.
Change my mind? You don't know anything about me. I was perfectly happy before you and your friends ruined what I built!
I don't know what happened that led you to make your village without cutie marks. And I'm sorry my friends and I had to take it away.
You want to know what happened to me?
Oh no.
Show you!
Oh dear.
Where are we?
That map of yours is connected to every part of Equestria, and this part is my home. Sunburst and I did everything together. In fact, I don't remember us ever being apart. Until today.
Oh no, look out! Oh.
And just like that, my friend was gone. His family recognized his magical talent and sent him off to Canterlot. I never saw him again.
Well, why not?
Because of his Cutie Mark! He got his, and I didn't. He moved on, and I didn't! I stayed here and never made another friend because I was too afraid another Cutie Mark would take them away too!
That's ridiculous. A Cutie Mark can't take your friends away.
Not every pony's lucky enough to get her Cutie Mark at the same time as her friend!
Uh-oh.
You don't know what it's like to lose a friend because of a Cutie Mark. But once I stop the rain boom, you will! And when I destroy this scroll, there'll be no way for you to change it!
No! Oh no! Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, oh dear. Not quite what I was expecting, but something sort of like that. Because, yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, oh. The sad thing about that is that he only did that because he cared. You know, it's like he's, you know, all those books were about to fall on her and he tried to help her and everything. And that's, aw. Aw, poor Starlight Glimmer. It's like, this is why I like to say, like, the root of all evil is pain. So, oh dear, and I can certainly understand that. And then there's, in some ways, it's actually a very good thing for Starlight, for having this character like Starlight Glimmer. Because obviously, not everyone will have friendships like the main six do. It's like some of us, you know, just don't have that. We'll never be, you know, it's like I will probably never have friends like the main six do, unfortunately. So, oh dear. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of like, you know, like the sort of part of the origin story for Blue Star. It's like, you know, it's like I haven't gotten around to it yet, but yeah, it's like he's going to at some point say a line like, I will never have friends like the main six, and that is why I want to defend their friendship, because what they have is worth defending. You know, I may never understand it, but I know that it is, but that is why I know it is worth defending. So yeah, that's kind of harsh. I mean, this is like, you know, the one loner character in a way of the series reacting to all this friendship stuff around, and you know, I definitely understand how Starlight Glimmer to a point feels. Is that, yeah, because yeah, I mean, oh dear, I could get heavy on this one, because yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's definitely a bummer to be alone when everybody else has a whole bunch of friends and everything, because, yeah, I think I will say this, because, yeah, in middle school, it's like, you know, I think it was middle school. Yes, when I moved from elementary school to middle school, that all my friends went to one school, and I went to another. So, basically, had to start over, and fortunately didn't really start over and make new friends. So, unfortunately, I understand how Starlight Glimmer feels, and that was actually a pretty good way to do that. It's like, yeah, it's like he didn't just move away. It's like he got sent to a special school in Canterlot, and she didn't. So, again, I understand. I think this is the main reason why people like the show so much, is because they do a lot of these stories where I understand how this character feels. But anyway, back to the episode. Yo, it's like, oh no, don't do it, Starlight Glimmer.
Starlight, you're right. I don't know what you went through, but I do know you can't do this. I've seen where this leads, and so have you.
I only saw what you showed me. Who knows what'll really happen?
I've seen it a dozen times. Things don't turn out well in Equestria without my friends.
Ugh, what's so special about your friends? How can a group of ponies that are so different be so important?
The differences between me and my friends are the very things that make our friendship strong.
I thought Sunburst and I were the same. But we turned out different, and it tore our friendship apart!
So try again. Make new friends. And if something that you can't control happens that changes things, work through it together. That's what friendship is. And it's not just my friendships that are important to Equestria. Every pony's are. When yours ended, it led us here. But just imagine all the others that are out there waiting for you if you just give them a chance.
How do I know they won't all end the same way?
I guess it's up to you to make sure they don't.
Take my hand, Starlight Glimmer. Yay! Yes! Oh, the symbolism! Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to be back here. Uh-oh. Hmm? Uh-oh. Yeah! Yes!
One castle of friendship? Check.
What in Equestria was that?
Yeah.
Is every pony okay? Can you do it again?
One group of amazing friends? Check.
Yeah, Spike. It looks like we're home.
What's she doing here?
What's she doing here?
Actually, it's kind of a long story.
I mean, I knew my rain boom was awesome, but I never thought all of Equestria depended on it. Or on us.
I think it's more than that. Friendship connects all of Equestria, and undoing one group of friends made its magic less powerful.
I can't believe y'all were able to travel through time like that.
That Starlight must be pretty magical.
She obviously has more talent for magic than almost any pony I've seen. My magic couldn't stop her. I had to convince her to stop on her own. Once I realized that, everything fell into place.
But if she's as powerful as all that, we can't just send her on her way, can we?
Actually, I kind of have something else in mind.
I know there's no excuse for what I did, but I want you all to know that I'm ready for whatever punishment you think is fair.
Ooh.
I've been thinking a lot about how badly Equestria fared without just one group of friends. Because even when one friendship dies, the results can be disastrous.
I know first hoof how true that can be.
And that's why I've asked you here. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach you what I know. You'll have the power to make Equestria an even better place.
How do I start?
Starting is easy. All you have to do is make a friend. And you've got 7 of them right here.
Yes! Oh, a song! Ooh.
I never thought that I would find a place to step right in and start again. I never thought that I could just begin right where I left off and make a friend. Don't ever think that it might be too late. You don't have to wait, there's no mistakes with the friends you make. A friendship's only made of what you bring. And if you do it right, you can do anything. Just use your eyes, this time no lies. Just don't disguise who you are inside. Because your friends are always there for you. You don't have to be the same for friendship to be true. Because your friends are always there for you. Around the world it's still the same. Together you have more to gain. There's nothing that a friend won't do. Everywhere you go, friendship there will grow. When you find it, it's the key. Friends can change the world you see.
Yes!
Everywhere you go, friendship there will grow. When you find it, it's the key. Friends can change the world. Friends can change the world. Friends can change the world you see.
Yo, way to go! And as always, thank you for you hardworking people working so hard on the show. Yo! Yes! Oh! At last it is done! So that was Remarked. Oh, that was touching. Once again, they almost made me cry. Cause, oh my gosh, that episode was so touching. It's like, yeah, and it's just, I understand. Yes, it's just as simple as that. I understand. And for some reason, this invokes one of the final lines from the last episode of Babylon 5. It's like, most of all, it gave us hope, even for people like us. But in this case, it's like, it gave us hope, even for ponies like Starlight Glimmer. Yo, and that was cool. I mean, oh no. Yes, that's cool. I think that's ultimately why I really like the show, is that, there is hope for us, yes, I tell you. And yeah, I mean, it certainly is. I think I must say, I've gotten a lot more friends over this show, and everything that I have over, well, a very, very long time. So yeah, so there is like, it's never too late and everything. I like that. I kind of like this message, just so you know. It's like, don't give up on trying to, you can always make new friends. There's, again, it's like, there's always the possibility for new beginnings. I like that. That's so cool. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, and I kind of like that Starlight Glimmer is like, it was like, I'm willing to accept whatever punishment you think is fair, because she realizes she's done something wrong, and I kind of like that, because yeah, it's like, it's like, I know I did something wrong, I deserve to be punished, and that's definitely a very good step towards it, because yeah, I do like that. I'm just gonna end that there, because anyway, so yeah, I mean, this episode was really harsh, and I think honestly to a point, in some ways didn't necessarily need to be a two-parter, but it was still a pretty cool thing. And it, just like the season 5 premiere, it was definitely not the kind of it was not the kind of episode that we've expected. There wasn't a big, huge battle against someone like Tyrek or the Changelings or anything. It was just Twilight and Starlight Glimmer basically trying to resolve this conflict. And in the meantime, unfortunately, having Equestria's fate hanging in the balance. But yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, I was a little surprised at that. Doesn't Starlight Glimmer's clearly a very smart pony. Doesn't she realize that changing this, messing with this one group of friends is going to mess with the rest of Equestria? Doesn't she know the history and the story of the main six and everything? As I would have thought she would have. I mean, even if you just look at what they've done with the big super villains, you think that, yeah, I mean, and everything. So, but still, I mean, that was almost in a way part of the lesson, is that she doesn't understand that, breaking up this group of friends is important. I mean, I think that, Twilight's trying to imply that, well, breaking up a friendship in Equestria is just in general bad, because, Equestria is, in a way driven by the magic of friendship and everything. So, yeah, having a friendship fail like this would be kind of bad for Equestria. But, yeah, and, but yeah, I mean, Starlight Glimmer was definitely very interesting, and I'm glad that she was redeemed and everything, because, yeah, I mean, she was definitely not a truly evil character. She was just hurt and wrong and stuff, but we just needed to show her, that friendship, this can work, that the magic of friendship can work even for her, and yeah, and everything. And I like that. I mean, that was an interesting thing. I mean, again, it was the whole thing is that, yes, Twilight can't just go and blast her into oblivion. She tries but fails. I mean, but yeah, I mean, but that. Yeah, the only way to resolve this was to convince her that, it's to convince her of the magic of friendship and everything, and that everything will work out for her and everything. And I like it. It's definitely one of these. It's like, it's so touching, and I understand. And oh dear, yes, yeah. I could probably keep going on, but it was really cool to see all the villains were here. It must have been Flim and Flam were the big surprise. I know they were bad, but I didn't know they were going to be that bad. But then again, maybe they only did that to Ponyville and not the whole of Equestria. I hope not. They're not that bad. Yeah, I mean, oh dear, but yeah, I'm glad we didn't stick around in the Tyrek alternate dimension for very long. That was rough. It was like, But yeah, that was kind of interesting. It's sort of it's a thing of like it's like what if the villains had taken over, but that would have actually been complicated because again, it would have started with Nightmare Moon, then Discord, then Sombra, then Tyrek. So and actually no, then the changelings are in there somewhere. So yeah, it would actually be kind of a weird thing of all these villains that would be fighting each other at some point. It's like who took over this and who took over that, blah 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 blah. But we did get to see the Royal Guard and the other ponies fight and everything. And way to go, Rainbow Dash! And so yo-ho. Yeah, and all that stuff was kind of rough, to be honest. It was kind of, it wasn't really pushing the children's show thing, but it was kind of rough. But it was okay. But yeah, I mean, I honestly do feel that in a way this could have been a single part episode, but it did work out okay as a two-parter. And again, to give a chance to have all the villains come back, I think my favorite was Nightmare Moon. She's just so fun. It's like, and again, like she was on top of things. It's like don't even think about escaping. It's like, yeah, I like that because yeah, I mean, it's like she looks even scarier now. It's like she has teeth and fangs and things now. So. But I don't know. It's like, oh, but yeah, I mean, but I'm glad that the magic of friendship prevailed in the end and everything, and that was good. And I like that song again. That last song was really good, and the last shot with like all the ponies in the shot was pretty cool. And it's like, yes, it's like that's just so awesome, and it was definitely a good way to wrap up season 5. And I think it was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, so. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot more to say on this one. I'm definitely kind of I'm stunned. I'm stunned in a way because that was just so touching. That went right to the heart. That was cool. Yeah. Again, the writer did their job. I always like to say it's like, you know the writer did their job when you care about what's going on screen, It's like when they touch your emotions and stuff, the writer did their job. And the writer definitely did their job during this episode. And it was not Megan McCarthy this time. It's like Megan McCarthy usually writes the season premieres and the season openers. To a degree. But yeah, or the big episode, shall we say. But this time, no, it was Josh Haber this time. So way to go to you. Yes, thank you very much. I like this one. So yo-ho. So yeah, oh dear, I have much work ahead of me, and unfortunately I am kind of pressed for time. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to end this here and basically say this season was really good. It was really, there were times it was kind of emotionally heavy, but it was all awesome and satisfying in the end, and it was just so cool. Yes! And, parts of me are kind of glad that the season is over, and because as great as it's been kind of exhausting, but I'm definitely glad that this episode, I'm glad that I reacted to this entire season, and it was just so awesome and so cool, and definitely looking forward to next season and where all this leads. I'm also looking forward now to watching all the promos now, so I'm not having any fear of watching all the promos. Yes! So anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.